Phil, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, this has been quite the ceremony today.
Yes, this was really something after all these years.
Did you, and to see guys like Tom Barisi?
Well, Tom and I are old friends, and we see each other all the time in the course of business. He's with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm still with I still have the book nook. I go and bother them every day. My kids run it.
So all those things that you know all about him back in Silver Creek, do you care to share right now? All those, the stories that we never hear?
Well, we had some good times in Silver Creek. We didn't get into too much trouble, and we enjoyed it. We didn't need a lot to keep us amused in those days. I mean, if we had a bicycle and we had roller skates, even when we were older, that's all we needed. And sometimes we didn't have the roller skates.
Well, you're very politic in your answer. Nothing bad about Tom.
No, we were good kids. We didn't get any trouble.
You're featured in the book World War II, Hometown Went to War by Rolland Kidder. And what was the portion that Rolland featured in this book?
Well, he featured pretty much us going into combat. We were a new division, 75th Division. We were brand new. They called us the diaper division because we were so young. We left the States in October, went to Wales, and walked around the Wales countryside for a while until in December, all of a sudden they said, we're leaving, we're going to Southampton, going to France. You know, we had no idea of the Bulge or anything else because, you know, we were the last people to know.
Sure.
So they put us on the troop train and boxcars. We were concerned we were going to have these hard wooden seats until we found out there were no seats, so we didn't have to worry about that. And we proceeded across France in jerks and fits. You know, the train would stop for a little while and call nature, and you jump off and then hope that, you know, the train didn't leave before you were ready to get back on. It was quite an experience. And it was cold. It was winter time. It was one of the worst winters that France had had. And we got to the end of the line. We got on trucks, and they were taking us up the front. They dumped us off the trucks. We start walking, and all of a sudden we got hit. And nobody told us, you know, like a football game, they'd blow the whistle and say, fellas, we're starting.
Right.
We had 8 single rounds of ammunition. Single rounds. And we were frontline infantry, which is what we were issued in New York City. Now, you know, with an M1 rifle, 8 rounds go in a clip. So at least if you put a clip in, you can go boom, boom, boom 8 times. We didn't even have that. We had single ones in our pocket. You know, take it out, put it in. So we got clobbered the first night. We lost a lot of people. And nothing we could do but retreat and regroup. And we went on from there until I was wounded in Appenware, France in February. And slight wound, very slight. Going to the aid station, the first thing you do, you take your boots off to dry your feet, dry your socks, get warm, and my feet just went, swelled right up, and that was the end of the war for me.
Then you sent back to the States?
No, we went to Colmar, hospital in Colmar, and then when they were crossing the Rhine, they evacuated the hospital, and they brought us down close to Marseille. And then I was on my way back to the front and got the 75th Division the day the war ended.
So from your experience in World War II and your friends' experience in World War II, what message would you give to your children and grandchildren?
Well, I guess the best way to explain it is I hire a lot of young women who are college students, and you know, we talk and they say, oh yes, you were 18, you went to war, and now there's my male friends, they wouldn't be able to do that at 18. They're not ready. And I said they would be. And this is September 22nd today. And after the events of September 11th, I go back and talk to them. Now they better understand our feelings at that time and how we were ready to go. And I think the young people of today will be ready if they're called upon, and we hope to God that they're not, and that this thing ends quickly and we can return to to being normal, and that's my hope for them. That's the only thing I can hope for them.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.